Hello everyone once again. Today is Wednesday, and that means it's time for episode 2 of Tunnet. Last time we made a very basic intranet that connects a few different bunkers underground. And funny you should say that, Conway. Need more people to draw art of you, deserve more interpretations. Um, it's a work in progress, but one of my dear personal friends has made something very, very impressive, and it's only a work in progress still. Check it out. I absolutely love it. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. Anyway, though, Tunnet. Last time, as I mentioned, we hooked up a few bunkers, we got access to filters, and we hadn't really connected them up in a particular way before we got, let's just say distracted. So, let's see what other endpoints we can find, and if we can make our network be anything better than the internet protocol of the signal goes wherever it goes. Best of luck of it arriving at the right destination. Fire things up. Should get feed in a second. Yep, there it is already. And exactly where we left off last time. Three, one is the supermarket. 1, 2. 1 is just one of the lab endpoints. Two, if I remember correctly, is the actual bunker endpoint. Yeah, this, well, I guess I didn't actually label that one, so I'm going to have to go back there in order to get specific data on it. Very well. Good old Tunnet.
To another place.
Hello to you too, Daedalus. Let me just make sure I have another thing ready here. There you go. One of the laboratory signals that's supposed to just go to one of the computers right next to him is all the way out here. uh, And then once again, we got evil spider in this location, so arachnophobia warning once more. But I do need to look at this computer at least once in order to figure out what the network endpoint ID of it is. 0100. Yeah, Zoe. Happy to see you in chat. Yeah, you better run. Gonna get ya. Oh, don't run over there. Let's see. Also what? Oh. What in the... Huh. It's another one of these rooms. I think that was supposed to be the spider is chasing you music, but since I dropped my lantern, it was actually aggressive as opposed to just running away scared from me. Huh. Looks like I'm not the only source of infrastructure for this place. I mean, I'm probably gonna need a network backbone across this thing. After all, there is actually a... Yeah, okay, I will need a network backbone. Glad to hear. Sorry. Hugs you. Training.bsp. I still kind of want to make a fan game of training.bsp. For anyone who doesn't know what that is, aka literally everyone but me and Daedalus, that is a internet video game horror story. You know the type. And that one is the actual only one I've enjoyed. Mainly because it wears its inspiration on its sleeve of actual maps created by an actual person. The Action Half-Life maker, Hondo, was known for putting strange and very intricate Easter eggs into his Half-Life Action Half-Life Deathmatch maps. Something like that. And training.bsp is directly inspired by those creations. Another one. The monastery. Well, first things first, I guess. We know there's at least one endpoint in here, so. Yes, hello to you too, Pep. Chatty today, aren't you, Pep? There we go. Hi, Kayla. We found the church. It is very warm. Captain Robert, September 25th. The endpoint enabling. Huh. Looks like I'm getting a call. Please hold for one moment here, my friend. Right then. Tunnet Networking Solutions, please note this call will be broadcasted and recorded. This is Engineer Chantal speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, Chantal, we're dealing with a dropped packet from Attack of the Coward. And it's concerning their hit song, Somnambulant Marching Band.
Well, the contents of the packet shouldn't matter. Do you know if the... Actually, there is one question I should ask. Is this one of the packets that will self-destruct if set to the wrong endpoint?
Yeah, that's kind of a concern.
Yeah, our network is completely unable to handle those types of packets right now. Packets kind of just travel across the network every direction, and then if they arrive... I'm gonna be real. If the packets arrive at their destination, it's a miracle. I am actually currently at the church in hopes of praying for better packet for safe arrivals of the packets right now. So,
Have you considered lighting the holy incense?
there's a few braziers active, and I do see this guy over here. I think I need to go. Bye. They're the one hunting me. Bad hunting. Bad hunting, please. The Tunnet network relies on packet switching. This means that all the data transmitted are packetized. A packet is a formatted unit of data carried by the network and consists of a collection of control information and user data, also called a payload. The control information are used to route the packet to the right destination. The technician is allowed to inspect this information at any time. The user data is composed of a subject and a body. This data is considered private, but the technician is still allowed to read the subject if it helps him in his task. The body remains strictly private at all times. Packet format. The format of the packet is standard. The following fields can be read by the technician to debug the network. From, address of the emitter, to, address of the receiver. TTL, time to live, number of hops remaining before a packet gets destroyed. Subject, summary of the user message included in the payload, may include private data. I, deprecated, do not use. S, sensitive. If the packet is received by the wrong endpoint, it will not be forwarded. Example of a packet header from 0000 to 0001. TTL2, subject test. Addresses are encoded with 8 bits as follows. The fields ABC represent the subnetworks, while the D field represents the endpoint within the subnetwork. Ah, very nice. Now when I use the testing system, I can see how well it's connected to the main network, and if an endpoint is completely isolated still or not. Attack of the Cowards, somnambulent marching band. Very good. The address is usually formatted as follows: ABCD. For example, 0123. The subnetworks can be represented like a tree structure. Hmm. Hut hut. The network is built upon several types of devices. The chapter describes the most common ones. The devices described in this section have been designed in the Tunnet research lab and are manufactured by third-party factories. The endpoints are devices on the network that can generate and receive packets. Each endpoint has an address associated to it. Soap is missing. Just like my favorite game, Mario is missing. Captain Robert, September 25th. The endpoint enabling crew successfully set up the mainframe of the monastery. Brother John was initially assigned to guard the place, but has started to feel sick. We are trying to figure out who can replace him. Robert, I think I would actually prefer to stay here and get some rest. Brother John should not stay alone here. I can stay as well to take care of him while you guys boot up the last mainframe. That sounds good to me. The network team should arrive in a few days. I will instruct them to bring a medic as well. Susan, the symptoms are similar to what Sergeant Mike had. We should make sure he is alright as well. Captain shouldn't leave anyone behind. It's too late to go back to the military base now. Thank you, Sticky Keys. Our only chance is to reach the HQ and get the network team to hurry up. Let's move on. Sticky Keys. The gamer's bane. Let's see if there's anything else that we... Well, I took the long way around, that's for sure. Honestly, I kind of want to fix that. That one can stay since it's a light bulb. There we go. Anything you see in the courtyard? A couple boxes of tools. It's worth something. Oh my god, what was that? Something is stalking me. I'm so afraid. A drone has been stalking me recently. I am really afraid. I wonder if I was supposed to be looking forward. Or maybe they're just talking about the cultists, like, or the robed figures. By the way, I got the upgrade Patrick, so I can use absolutely not concerning looking purple tendrily stuff in order to patch up walls. Since that's been completely proven to be safe. Is that right? No, it's 0200. Ooh, 200. And there's something 300 more out here. Or 250 more meters. So for those of you who are around for Monday Grab Bag, yeah, 2 days ago, I am fully obsessed with that game at this point. Forma World. I have beaten that game 5 times now. It's freeware, by the way. Available on Steam, so you can just try it. I've beaten that game 5 times now. Damn, protagonist telling me to shut up. And speed ran it 3 times. And I am, by default, once again, a world record holder for the speedrun of Forma World at 47-ish minutes. Bonafide Notchhead. Motorongo. Anyway, Wanderai, a Wanderai is extremely gendered. Technician, I have to tell you, regarding the infection, I'm counting on your discretion on that map, but this type of story will worry the invest. Damn it, the battery's dying. Technician, one last thing. Hello? Madeline? The signal's lost. I should head toward the last mainframe now. Who knows what I'll find there. Nef Anyo and his investors will not be pleased at this news. The bubbles is just the effect of using a patcher, placing ground instead of destroying it. But I need to head downward more, so I'm gonna start my ramp earlier. Okay, never mind. Guess I'm heading back home and improving my network. Don't do what I'm doing by drinking and driving, although I suppose I'm drinking soda, so that's fine. According to the map, I have some holes in the I can look at that later. Okay, that's just wrong. They're strangely generous about the toolboxes for this tunnel. Like, it's really kind of weird that you can just essentially get infinite toolboxes by just driving a bit. Strange decision, in my opinion. Oh, we have something close near us. Toot toot. Just realized I said we have something close near us. Very cool. Uh, with some sort of reaction. Under new ownership, reopening soon. The door is closed. Let me try something. You know, drain all my money. Can't fit. But nonetheless, endpoints are endpoints, baby. This is what happens when you don't give any specific rules for your engineer on connecting stuff up. There's an endpoint out there. I want it. I'm going to shatter your windows in order to get it. We don't actually know exactly what that... Or wait, yes we do. It's 0231. y'all are having a lovely day. It's pretty hot around here in order. Yeah. It's hot. Damn it, ah. What the hell just happened? I am helping you make your day, lovely. Yeah, you've been kind of going through it today, haven't you, Conley? Gives you a pat on the head. Technician, I will be away for some time. Please connect my computer to one of the mining rigs nearby. Thank you. Within 23 meters from us, so... I haven't heard about any sort of mining rigs. Instead, I'm just linking your network up to everything else. That way, your crash data packets that are intended for a destination next to you is in fact going and clogging up the entire network. I'm a good technician. Probably should have saved some of that money. Uh, O232. Oh my god. Did you see that? Money just popped out of this thing. That means it actually received the correct packet. Unfathomable. Truly, it is a miracle. Hey, Spruce. How's he doing? Sneepy. Sneepy, sneepy. Sprucey. Sleepy. I don't know. Choo-choo. Wait, did I never hook up the train tracks to the actual... Oh my goodness gracious. Uh... Uh... I am so confused. Okay, I'm too low. Yeah, I guess I just literally never hooked up the... That's what Chantal was talking about. Yeah. Yeah, this is a game that's about network packet routing protocols and connecting separated bunkers and delivering their packets to the correct destination. Currently, I am making signals go to their correct destination by tossing the signals into this giant web and hoping they arrive at the right place through sheer coincidence. It's not very effective, but every successfully delivered packet gets me a bit of money. Yeah. I keep trying to left click in order to drag the map, but that just tries to put a pin down. It's too blasted hot. Yeah. DDoS endpoint. That's concerning. Is there another malfunctioning bot that's like, previously I thought I isolated our DDoSer bot, but I wonder if I'm just genuinely overloading the network. Someone's watching me. Ah, there you are. Tunnet Networking Solutions. Please note this call will be broadcasted and recorded. This is Engineer Chantal speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, so we found the packet, but it blew up the server.
Blew
What
up.
do we do now?
Could you extrapolate what you mean by blew up the server?
Well, I got a stick of RAM in my forehead.
Are you... Is that the standard induction port for a stick of RAM, or is that...
No, I'm not one of the X85 models. I'm a bit newer than that.
Dang. So you mean physically blew up then?
Yeah, should I just see about getting over to medical?
Do we even have a medical here? I think the best we can do for you is for you to meet up at the Underground Cafe, because, they got fried lithium battery.
I'll attempt to do so, but I don't know how.
I hope they're okay. Out of context, was their speech coming through fine? Or could you only hear my end of the conversation? A bit muffled at the end. Okay. I might have to physically hold the phone up to the microphone then. But... Two more fried batteries just for me. Oh, right. I shouldn't go in there. Keep doing that. I right-click them in order to edit them, and that just deletes them. Hmm. Okay, I actually want two of these in here. Because... So first check if it's AO in the third slot there. And then check if it's a 3 on the last slot. Let's see what the spoof function does. Earlier, the logs would tell me all of the source of each of the different signals it receives. I'd love an easy way to know all the places that someone wants to access. This game has been kind of Soma-esque for a while now. I'm gonna see if I can do something clever here. Okay. So now, what's happening here is I'm pulling from the mainframe, and then it goes into the hub, and because it's coming in from port 0, it goes to port 1. This filter looks and checks if it's on the local intranet with a single check by asking, is the second digit a 0? And if it is, then that means it's one of these 3 computers. And if it isn't, that means it needs to go outside this room. And so it sends those back, and any packets that enter this thing from port 1 get moved over to port 2, which means they head straight this direction. Now, goodness gracious. Welcome to the Underground Supermarket. What can I do for you? Good lord, all of that is super expensive. Is this the endpoint that had the... Okay, yeah, it is, and it's still... Three is the one. Chat, I'm gonna kind of be real with you. The heat and humidity in this room that I'm playing this game in is starting to affect my ability to focus. I hate to end a stream a bit early, but bad kind of melty, yeah. Despite being made of water, I would much rather be frigid than warm. Liquid, rather. Do it, I must. Thanks, y'all. I'm also still kind of recovering a little bit from my issues that I've been having before, so... I guess that's one way to put it, if you're making jokes about states of matter. I gotta, like, straight up disconnect a bunch of these and start doing diagnostics to find out what they all want to talk to. I feel like trying to connect everything up initially like this was a mistake now. Who would have thought that just allowing everyone to communicate across a singular network without any sort of direction in a routing protocol would be a bad idea? Let Puto care for my woes. Sounds like a good plan. Let's see, who do we got? Frankie Pixel Show is streaming Look Outside pixel art. So if you want to see some real cool monster and creature pixel art design, follow along for the raid. But in any case, that will be an early ending for the stream today. Here's hoping that things cool off around here a bit. It is rather blazing. Until next time, friends.